Pistons made the postseason a year ago after an absence of 6 years. Stanley Johnson with a miss. Marjanovic, the offensive rebound.
All Stan Van Gundy coach teams are going to be solid on the defensive side.
Udre, Marjanovic, yes, and the foul. Pistons back to the lead. Jarrell comes to double. Shot clock down to 2. Ish Smith pulls the trigger. Rebound Marjanovic, and he puts it in.
It's a handful, man. I'm happy that he is gracing us with his presence.
We're glad he's here because he's really, really good at his job. Ellenson with a miss. Marjanovic with the foul.
The Bulls team that won 72 games there in Washington, and those fans were some of the loudest that I've ever seen. I cannot imagine having home court advantage in Washington. So he should be a little frustrated saying, wait, I've seen it work. I've seen this process. I want to be next.
Harris, I think Marjanovic is the one to tip that in. Once the playoffs start. Here is Harris. Marjanovic drops it down. 2-point game.
To play small, that's good. You got to be able to stop people, keep them out of the paint. More than anything else, you got to be able to make shots. Very exciting.
Great play. Anytime it's contested and you finish with that great athleticism, it's impressive. Brook Lopez type 3-point shooter next season. He'll take 200 or 300 and make over 34%, around 35% at least.
That would mean that he is expanding his game. Do something to fit into the new NBA. Marjanovic gets another tip in.
Fumbled it, but Hazonia was there. Biz and a crowd. Marjanovic there to defend him. He missed the fadeaway shot, rebounded by Ellenson. Marjanovic on the court. Big man receives the pass and puts it in. Zimmerman, battle of a couple of 20-year-old rookies. Marjanovic comes up with a loose basketball. Double-double for AG. Caldwell Pope, short for the 3.
Look at Marjanovic. It just, I mean, his hands are huge. They're up by the backboard when he catches this thing. Season's in. Marjanovic.
Magic can't get the rebound with that guy out there.
Make a decision and then find your opposing big, and Kyle O'Quinn finishes nicely.
Smith, Marjanovic, and that's just unstoppable when he gets it down low.
And about 56%. Pistons to Boban. Had it, lost it, got it back, hooks it up, hits it! Count that baby, and a foul for Nate McMillan and the Pacers. Stevenson feeds Jefferson, lost it. Boban comes away with it. Play boards it. Cross courts to Ish. No looks it inside. Boban does the rest.
Out of bounds.
Tobias from the baseline misses. Boban follows. Well, he's an option on the stick back for a score. But Boban in the post. The crowd's loving it. Bulls his way and score.
If he gets the ball and he's near the basket, he's gonna score.
Have their largest lead of the game. Gortat trying to keep it alive. Boban is fouled by Gortat. Score the field goal, and the big man will go to the line. That third quarter was the best I've seen him play this season.
Well, Detroit had 52 points as Boban hits that shot at 52 points at halftime.
Got it back and knocked it in.
Here Johnson in charge of the 7-3 Marjanovic. Well done by him. Hasn't played much this year. Even with that miss, the Sixers shooting a few ticks above 51%. Marjanovic. He's 7-3 and he got it in deep, exactly where he needed it.
Go to Marjanovic again on the low block. Just turns right over West and gets the basket.
About a 7-2 for 3 from downtown. Boban starts the fourth. Pistons get him a stuff on a feed from Anthony Tolliver.
They don't play a lot over the night. I mean, this whole thing about Steph Curry being reevaluated, they'll play 2 more games again before that reevaluation as Marjanovic scores again at the rim. Kennard fires. Fires to Tolliver. Another miss at the rim. Marjanovic is there and puts it back up and in. Here comes Ish Smith. Playing on his 10th team. He's been a key guy. That backup point guard. He finds Marjanovic, who makes it a 2-point game.
Golden State was here. They did it. Boston did it. Remember Horford outside. But the other guys have to deal with that.
Oh, yeah. Boban took the lob inside from Anthony Tolliver.
Well, Arthur.
Anxious to score. Anthony Tolliver lost the ball. Boban finds it and flushes.
Offense.
They're making pests of themselves as you try to run your offense. But it gets easier when you can get the ball to Boban down that deep. They got a little man on Boban. Taps it back to Reggie. Gets it back. Turns, fires. Like taking candy from a baby as he scores over Murray. 3:20 to go in the basketball game. Boban inside. Easy does it. He scores. Next in the ball game with Galloway in the backcourt, Kennard, Tolliver, and Boban up front. Pistons inside of the big man for a jam. They add to their lead.
3-0 Miami. Here's Marjanovic. 7-3, the former Spur turns for the hook and scores.
He wants to go over the left shoulder with the jump hook on that side of the court.
Month of December where he averaged over 17 points a game. His best month of his NBA career. Marjanovic, oh, he's on a rampage right now. James Johnson against the bigger Marjanovic. Spins and loses the ball to Marjanovic. The lead for Bradley, driving with Richardson, puts it in. The lob for Marjanovic got behind Whiteside and banked it in.
Yeah, there's got to be more pressure on the pass, Eric. They got to help their teammate out when they're fronting in the low post.
Free throw line tonight. Went 9 for 10 from the line in Orlando Saturday. Both were career highs. Oh, Whiteside didn't do his work early or late. Gave up a great catch. Kennard robbing for Marjanovic. He puts it in.
Oh, man, he's so big.
Bring home a W for the Pistons tonight. However, you could just tell watching them play, having seen them earlier on in the season, they don't run their sets like we're used to them running.
Confident and comfortable. Maybe comfortable, then confident. Boban from Luke Kennard. He hooks and he hits. Avery Bradley steps back from the foul line. Extension shot won't fall. Boban boards it back up and in. Seconds left in the third. Boban against Black. The turning gun goes for Boban. Gordon with the drive. Another turnover for the Rockets.
He rushed that a little bit.
Maybe. Deontay Weber screen from Black. Drive, scoops. Boban blocks it. Black gets it back. Spikes. Boban. The follow-up, and he fills it up.
So it was a loss. I was excited.
You should have had AD against me.
I didn't have AD. That was my freshman year of college. You know what? I'd like to see the 2-minute report.
Yes, exactly.
Marjanovic connects on the interior.
You think I've gotten over that yet?
What their numbers are, their record when they do win games, and when they make threes and how that translates.
Comes the ball, keeps that ball on his fingertips all the time.
Foul was on the Garrett, deep post position and a slam dunk. Now, I know you'll appreciate this as Anthony Tolliver delivers the pass.
Philadelphia game, to me, that could be a sign of fatigue too. You're hitting that point in the season. You know, you're almost in the February blues, and you got to kind of drag it out right now.
Stan Van Gundy before the game, and he said, listen, historically, Drummond has not had great games against Jonas Valanciunas. He said Andre Drummond has to do a better job.
Ish to forecourt. Anthony Tolliver down deep. Boban Marjanovic hooks it, and he hits. Avery Bradley rifles a pass to Galloway. This is deep inside for Boban. Hooks it, hits it.
Is that what you wanted to see?
Yeah. Shot clock inside 10 for Ish. Tobias looks deep for Boban. He'll hook it and hit it. Nice job. 28, Pistons trail by 12. Boban calls for it way down deep. And he scores easily over Patrick Patterson.
North Carolina.
Pistons inside for Boban. And Boban strikes again.
He's wearing them out down there, George.
Snaps it. Reggie Bullock's open. Somehow that popped out. Boban flushes on the follow. Down deep for Boban. Hooks it. He hits it.
Beautifully set up by Ish.